I'm going to have a look at this little folding knife here. I don't do a lot of folding knives on my channel because where I'm from, they have very like bizarre laws and like rhetoric laws and that, and it's very hard to tell what's legal and what's not legal, and it's better to just not even get into them because I prefer fixed blades anyways, so it's not worth it to me to get a bunch of folding knives that could potentially be a problem, so I stay away from them. But every once in a while there's something I'm really impressed by and I would like to show it to people. And also I believe that they should be legal in like all jurisdictions, so probably more people would be interested in seeing them. There's something a little bit different. This knife here, I picked it up on AliExpress. I imagine it's available other places. I don't really have the actual name. If I can find the actual name of what this is, I'll put it up. A lot of these you'll have to just recognize. You'll have to recognize it from pictures going through, you know, folding knives or whatever. So we'll get to the knife itself. This is how it came. I actually really love this. I love this sheath. This thing is like, it's made for almost a deep pocket carry because you can put this on your belt and it's tough enough leather. I don't see it really ripping or like, because it's got some kind of a filament or something in here that it's actually kind of tough. Like, it's just a faux leather, and so you can use it as a, like, put it in your belt. You can just put it in your pocket. You can also put it in a deep pocket because you have this here, almost like a lanyard. You can just retrieve it from your pocket. So this thing is excellent, and I almost consider this thing like a safety knife, almost like a last-ditch survival knife, because we'll get it out here, and it has this little pinch here. So if it's in there, you just grab this and it pops it out, so it's not a big deal. We get it out here. I took the black one. I think there's one that's like a titanium gray color. This is actually what we have here. Just a little square box, and as it comes out as a safety knife, you have a glass breaker on here. So if you needed this, if you were in some kind of you know, a four-wheel drive, and you needed to bust the window out because you're in the bush or something, and this, you know, it's got the glass breaker, you just go right to it, and you can see the size of it. This is my hand, and, you know, good on it. This could use a little bit of jimping on there, but I'm not going to complain. Now for the knife itself, actually what we do is we push on this bar, and we pull this out all the way, and then we flip this down here, and you've got a really nice sized blade. Because of the way it folds up, you get a really good blade on here, and it's an M390. The blade seems actually quite sturdy and decent, and the way it's in here, I mean, I wouldn't be smashing stuff with the blade, but it's actually not that bad. And the way this thing rotates here, it's very stiff. I shouldn't say very stiff, it's stiff. So it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall, or like the blade's gonna fall or wiggle out of line on you. And then when you get your hand on there, you know, it's just like using a regular knife. It's not wobbly or junky or anything. It's actually quite sturdy, you know, considering what it looks like. And you can see the chunk of steel that actually is in the lock there. Or I shouldn't say a lock, because it's not really, it isn't locked into place. There is no lock. It's just friction. Everything is just friction held in place here, like that. It's not locked into place. But then you get your blade here, which I really like that this is a nice long pokey knife like this. I don't think you need a really, you know, wide blade. Depends what you want it for, but I mean, you don't always need the wide blade. And this M390 steel, if that's what it says it is on here, I imagine it is. And it's such a small piece. It might have been a scraps from some other knife, the more expensive knife. But here's our blade and our edge, and it's sharp, but I mean, anything could use sharpening really. You can see here. Like, it's an excellent knife, and this thing, I believe it retails for about $10 or less than that. I think it's an excellent, I mean, for anybody, this is an excellent knife. Like, everything well designed, and just as a last ditch survival type of thing. I mean, I wouldn't be using it every single day. You could if you wanted, but it's, you know, with the striker on there, and I mean, heck, the way this is like that, I mean, you could, I don't know what you could do. You could stuff it down your boot if you have, like, you know, high winter boots or something, and just to have it with you. It's actually, it's a really well thought out little knife. And as I say, I got mine on AliExpress, and I mean, just look for the picture and it's probably the same one. I don't think that there's multiple manufacturers with different qualities. I think they're all the same. It's just different sellers. So really, other than that, thank you for watching.